Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you've been doing well. Today I have a super exciting video for you guys. I want to show you what I got in Hawaii. I actually only picked up 2 items, but you will soon see why. But before I get started, I just wanted to do a few housekeeping things. One, I would love for you to join me on Instagram. My handle is just another bag lover with an underscore between each word. I will also link to it below in the description box. I really don't post that much. Usually what I do is I will post outfit photos, especially with bags that I'm styling. So if you were ever curious to how I style my bags, especially my Birkin 25, because in my highlights, I do have just a dedicated highlight section for my Birkin 25. So if you were curious about the bags that I own and how I style them, especially when it comes to certain bags or specific colors, I know some of the bags I have are quite colorful, and I have gotten comments in the past of people asking me how I style, you know, a bright pink bag or a bright blue bag. And so if you're curious, I do have that listed on my Instagram. So I have a bag at the day section, so you can scroll through and see how I style certain bags. So if that interests you, I would love for you to join me on Instagram. Also, my friend on Instagram, Amber, she runs an account called Amia Vintage, and she has beautiful vintage Chanel handbags as well as other vintage items. So as you guys know, I've really been on a vintage kick lately. I just love vintage bags. It's a really good, sustainable way of shopping. I personally find that the quality of most vintage bags are just so much better than what you can get in the store now. And then also the price point. I mean, obviously it depends on what you're getting, but the price point for what you're getting, especially at Chanel, especially with their recent price increases, which are just getting crazier and crazier. For me, going vintage is kind of just the way that I want to go, especially for Chanel and probably some other brands as well. So anyway, Amia Vintage has a wonderful selection of Chanel bags, so definitely check her page out, and she's getting very close to 500 followers. It's possible that by the time this video goes live, she might have exceeded 500. I'm not quite sure, because I know she's getting really close, and she is going to be having a little Chanel giveaway. So to enter the giveaway, one of the stipulations is you're going to need to follow her Instagram account as well as my Instagram account. So go ahead and do that so that you could be in the loop for when the giveaway actually happens. So yeah, just wanted to get those little housekeeping items out of the way first. And now, without further ado, let's go into the reveal for what I got in Hawaii. So I do have one item from Hermes to show you guys, which if you follow me on Instagram, you will know that I already did some shopping at Hermes. And then I have something small from Dior that I want to show you guys. And both these items are kind of a surprise to me because, as you guys know, I recently posted my what I got at Cartier for my birthday. And because that was a more expensive item, more than I would probably usually spend for myself on my birthday, I went into my Hawaii trip thinking, you know, I'll do some window shopping. I will kind of see what's available. Maybe I'll pick up a few smaller items. And I was thinking, you know, kind of in the $1,000 range or less, just because Hawaii does have special pricing. If you guys didn't already know, shopping in Hawaii is amazing. It's not as good of a deal as you would get in Europe. I think the only brands that don't have special Hawaii pricing are actually Chanel and Hermes. As far as I know, I feel like YSL, Prada, Miu Miu, Dior, Louis Vuitton, they all do have some sort of special Hawaii pricing. And it's not going to be as good of a deal as you would get in Europe, like I said, but you could save, you know, anywhere from 5 to 10% to a couple $100s, depending on what the item is. Also, sales tax in Hawaii is like 4 point something percent, which for mainland, it's about half. So at least in California, I think it's 8 point something percent. It might even be 9% at this point. So the way I see it, at least I'm paying half of the sales tax in Hawaii, even if you didn't get a discount. So Chanel and Hermes, I'm pretty sure don't get discounts. The last time I did serious Hawaii shopping was in 2021. And at that time, Chanel did have special pricing. I think it was 10% off for fine jewelry, but I read recently that they don't do that anymore. So definitely do your research before you go, but you will at least be able to save a little bit of money if you were doing luxury shopping in Hawaii. So the first item I want to show you guys is from Dior. And if you followed my stories in Hawaii, you might see that this was something that I posted, and you can probably tell from the box what it is. It is beautifully packaged right here, and let me just take the sticker off, or try to gently. I might need to fast forward through this, we'll see. So here's the sticker. And here it is to reveal the mitzah scarf. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so beautiful. Look at these flowers. Look at these beautiful flowers. This actually is available on the website as well, so you don't have to shop in Hawaii to get this. It's not a special limited edition or anything like that. But I just thought the flowers are so beautiful, especially this flower right here. It just reminded me of Hawaii. and they're so beautiful. And this looks black, but it's actually a really, really dark navy. And the other side just has Christian Dior written twice, as you can see. So I really thought this was gonna be really cute. I was thinking about putting this on the handle of my Lady Dior, the black one. I was also thinking about putting this on the handle of my Pochette Matisse, which is in the black leather. So I thought it would look really good. I'll play around with it and show you guys some photos later. I just love the colorful flowers against this dark navy background, which to me it looks black, even though if you look very, very closely, it is navy. So yeah, here is the beautiful mitzah scarf from Christian Dior. All right, so let's move on to Hermes. So as you can see, I have a box next to me. It is definitely a bag. It is not a Birkin or Kelly. It's not a quota bag, but it is one of their newer styles. Generally, I will say for Hermes bags, there are a lot of bag styles from Hermes that I'm just not interested in. And obviously I love the Birkin. I would love to add a Kelly to my collection someday. I love the look of the Constance, although I'm not really quite sure it's gonna be for me, to be honest, just because I'm kind of worried about the hardware getting scratched up just because the H is so prominent. And I do have the mini Evelyn, which I love, but I have to say for the most part, there are other bags I kind of have been like, meh, on for the most part. I saw on Purse Pop that this bag was recently released, and I was very drawn to it immediately, just from the photos. I was kind of like, wow, that looks like a really good everyday bag. I like how understated it is. And when I went to Hermes, I went to the Waikiki store, and I was looking around for some shoes. They really just didn't have anything that I wanted. And then towards the end, I asked him, I was like, hey, do you have this bag? And he was like, let me check. And they had one left in stock. It was in the exact color and hardware combination that I would have wanted. And I immediately tried it on, and I was just like, oh no. Because since I had just gotten that Cartier bracelet, I really was not expecting to make this big of a purchase so soon. Like, I definitely thought I was gonna wait a while before I made a purchase that was more significant, I would say. But as you guys know, with Hermes, if something you love just shows up, you have to be prepared to just strike, because otherwise the chance might not come again, even for non-quota bags. If it's there and you love it, especially if it's a bag, you just need to get it. So I know I've been rambling. Let me just continue on with the unboxing. Here is the box right here. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. This is such a beautiful bag. Okay, I'm getting the dust bag out. And the ribbon is right here. To reveal the Hermes Arcon bag, and it's currently unbuckled right now, so give me a moment and I will buckle it up for you. So here it is buckled up. Let me just de-stuff it. Oh my gosh, she is so, so beautiful. I'm absolutely in love with her. She smells divine. She just smells like that new bag leather smell, which I'm just so obsessed with. And yeah, here she is in black leather with light gold hardware. And I really love this light gold hardware. I think it's so stunning. It's definitely not too yellow, but it's just really, really beautiful. And it has one strap, so it's a really nice thick strap. Fits very comfortably over the shoulder. The strap is adjustable, so you can make it longer. Right now I have it on the shortest setting, which fits very comfortably, and there's still plenty of space. But if I'm wearing a bulkier coat, or if I just want a longer look, I can also just lengthen it a little bit. And it just kind of dangles ever so slightly like that. I think it just looks really good. Sorry, I'm probably not wearing the best sweatshirt because my sweatshirt is gray, so it's probably blending in a little bit. And I just kind of love the way this buckle hangs. It's just kind of like its own accent detail, almost like its own accessory for the bag. And then it does have one zippered pocket exterior right here, and it's pretty deep. It goes pretty far in here. Oh, I put the receipt and stuff in here, so I will share the price and stuff. And this is the little dust bag for the buckle. And here is the care booklet. And here is, I think you're supposed to put this on the buckle as well. And then it has this, I do have the plastic on it right now, which I will take off before I actually use, but you could hang something from here. I don't know what you would hang. I personally just think it's like very pretty and decorative, but maybe I'll hang something from there eventually. I haven't decided yet. And then, yeah, so the pocket is pretty deep. It goes all the way down here, so you could definitely fit your cell phone, your keys, like anything like that. And it's zippered for security. And the opening is pretty plain. There actually isn't a closure, and it's unlined on the inside. But I do really feel like this would be a really great everyday bag. I think this can fit your long wallet, this can fit your mini pochette, this can fit just a lot of different things for every day. And the silhouette I really like is very slim because it fits very comfortably here. So I'm just gonna lift the strap so you guys can see the profile of the bag. It is very, very slim and it fits very comfortably over your arm like this, and it doesn't protrude out too much. So I really just love the silhouette of this. The oval shape of it is just really, really nice. And yeah, I am absolutely in love with this bag. Like, it is so, so stunning. So I thought I had the receipt in here, but I don't. I probably have it in my apartment somewhere. So I will share the exact price with you guys in the description box below. But from what I remember, this bag currently retails for $59 something. It might be $5,900. It might be $59 something and change. And so after tax, I paid just a little over $6,000 for this bag. So that is why I did have a little bit of a dilemma at the store when he brought it out, and I was like, oh my God, I was not actually expecting for you guys to have this bag, because every time I walk into Hermes with the items that I want, they almost never have the things that you want there. And after the bracelet, I was kind of like, I need to calm down. I need to just like enjoy my vacation in Hawaii, just do some window shopping and maybe like purchase some like smaller things, but nope. So this actually happened on my first full day of shopping in Hawaii too. So after that, I was so excited to get the bag, but then there was also part of me that was like, not disappointed, but I just kind of knew, I was like, okay, the rest of the trip, I need to just take it easy. Like, I need to not go crazy because I pretty much blew my entire shopping budget plus a little more on this bag. I don't regret it at all. I still absolutely am in love with this bag, and I think it was well worth it for me personally. I know this is a lot of money to spend on a bag, but I really, really love it. But here she is, the Hermes Arcon bag. I believe this is in the larger size. I don't know if they call it the medium or large, but I know they do have a smaller one that I've seen online. And please don't come after me if I'm mispronouncing the name. I think it's called the Arcon bag, but again, I'm not 100% sure about the pronunciation because when I said it to my SA, he didn't even really know either. I just showed him a photo and he was like, oh, let me see if we have it. I'm absolutely in love with her. I'm going to use her for a few months and then I'll try to do a more dedicated review and first impressions so you guys will know how I feel about this bag and how I incorporate it into my lifestyle. But in the meantime, if you want to see how I style her, definitely feel free to follow me on Instagram. And yeah, that is pretty much the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate your love and support. If you wouldn't mind giving this video a thumbs up and also subscribing to my channel, I would really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day and I will see you next time. Take care. Bye.